Hey guys, so today I'm reviewing this little humidifier that I got off of Amazon. Now we already had a humidifier for my son's room, but it was probably, about 50% bigger than this. And the tank on it was really hard to clean. It had like this little tiny opening that you couldn't get your hand into or anything. And so it was easy for it to get kind of like gunky in there. And like, you don't want that kind of, stuff in there as it's blowing, blowing steam or blowing mist over your kids, right? So I was really excited to see this because this thing is awesome. It's smaller and this top comes off altogether. And so you can kind of see right there, it makes it super easy to be able to clean inside. You can take a sponge or like a wet rag or something, wipe it in there, which is key because if you're like me, this thing will sit there on the dresser for days sometimes before you finally get around to cleaning it and putting it away. So it just makes it that much easier to be able to clean it and not have to worry about any sort of gunk or any sort of buildup in there. Now, because this thing is smaller than the other one I have, and it's compact, it's probably, about 12 inches tall and maybe about 8 inches round. So it definitely does not take up as much room as the other humidifier we have. Now, the downside to having something smaller is it doesn't put out as much mist as the other one does. But as I was thinking about it, like we hardly ever run my son's humidifier at full blast anyway. So having less mist on here, not that big of a deal. So you can actually see here, I'll turn it on, and right there you can see how much mist is coming out. And it blows a pretty decent way, I mean, you can see it go maybe 2 feet above the top of it. So for my son, while he's sleeping, if he ever has a stuffy nose, like this is perfect for that kind of thing. There is a little bit of a noise. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's not annoying, it's not grating or whiny or anything, just like a nice soft kind of hum. So if anything, it's going to help put your kids to sleep while they're using it. The one thing that I've seen people take issue with this is that it says that it comes with a nightlight function, which it does. However, you can see right there, the light, I don't know if you can actually see. Yeah, there it goes. The light changes color on its own. There's no way to like pause it and stop at one of these colors. So it does change, not super quick, but definitely not slow. So that's something to keep in mind when you get it. Are you okay with that or not? For me and my son actually likes kind of the color changing rainbow effect on it. So he's cool with it, but just keep that in mind. You're not able to lock in a certain color. So it's either on or off. So overall, I'm really happy with this humidifier, and I would definitely recommend it if you are in the market for, a smaller size humidifier that doesn't put off tons and tons of mist.